And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. All set for football now from snowy Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Ready. 33, yellow.
Love going to throw right away. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Big strides, look at him go. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 61 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 of the 19. Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Black on 50, green.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love will swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
Black shot. Set. Black. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. You look at this Packers defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
working across midfield inside the 45. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Let's go.
Jackson. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And the slot man goes in motion left. Jackson will throw again. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Down, ready, go. 45, white.
Love from the gun. Able to find his man, Kraft. Look at the big man rumble. How about this? And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. I'm so used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They're looking deep here for Flowers. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 58 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, some strong running. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Packers at 11-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready,
looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Set, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 4 receivers in the formation here for a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
Now Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
On the double. Black, set. Blue, 30, cut, go. Set, go.
They're going to try and throw. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A short throw caught by Andrews. A gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. A give running right is Mitchell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
And the Ravens.
Hey, Austin, too hot. Too hot. Yeah.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Hey, middle. Hey! Good shot.
Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. On his loop for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Go.
On first down, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the set.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Dog 10. Needle blue.
Love throwing to start us off. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? I'll even call a different one. I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hey, middle.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
Hey, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green back. Yellow. 20 back.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Down. 5, 6, 50. Green. Okay. Red. 6. Mega. Hut.
Love from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our 1st quarter of play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Set. Go 45. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Packers have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it out right. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him up.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you can tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with them, flows right with them. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
Okay.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Smash. Ready. Yellow. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. On the move. Headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on. Set. Black shot. Red. 38. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Toward Flowers. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 1st down now. Ball at the 33.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Love now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Down. Hut, hut.
A second down throw here for Love. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Hut, hut. Set.
To the air on third and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. Ready.
To the air with Love. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Set. Blue check. 33. Hut.
Running right with Wilson. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. So he's dropped behind the line. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready. Blaster. 6. Black 40. Hut.
Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. He's got room to roam. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. Shoots away from one. And he drives this forward to the 6. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Go ahead.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Jackson keeping it himself. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. They got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Yellow, 22. 10.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Mega. Strike, check, strike, right, white. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Still working past the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, go Fury.
Going run again with Jacobs. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
The 50-yard line.
Smash. Here we go, set.
They stick with Jacobs. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
At the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Blue striker, set, ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying some time right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Mitchell on the carry. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
13.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running right, it's Williams. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Alpha, say what? What? You at X.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Yo.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Jackson now on third. He's got it, complete to Pickens. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Stay.
Love out of the shotgun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Strike blue. Blue is striking. Field. Green jacket. Smash. Red. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
180. 13. Alpha.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
No.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Lambeau.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
And the punt team is out there. It's not fourth down. Maybe the cold weather here freezing their brain a bit. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 30. Five at the 34. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And the punt team is out there. It's not fourth down. Maybe the cold weather here freezing their brain a bit. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point through the snowflakes, something good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You look at this Packers defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Hey, report!
To throw is Jackson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Those defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
From the gun, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 24 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Rashawn Gary. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
No, we changed it. 13.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Yellow, put ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Now he'll take this and run. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, Love. He'll try to do it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, Anna, Brady,
I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip it the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1 2 bought the flood out.